Okay, so we met on The GOAT, which is a reality show that's out now on Prime. A month before the show began taping, I get an offer to host this show. I don't get offers a lot because I say no to everything. And I'm reading this, and I had just had a baby. And I tell my wife, I go, what do you think of this offer to go to Atlanta? And she's like, we just have a baby. You promised me that you'd like stay here, not do anything for this one. Because the last time, my first child, like I was filming the day of on Tosh.O. So anyway, I said, but listen, this could be one of these shows that works. Like it's silly. I understand it on paper. And if it is good, I'm going to be mad watching this 10 years from now saying, I could have had that gig. It's only 3 weeks of work a year. She's like, we're not doing it. I go, okay. I go, well, what if they give us a huge mansion and a private jet to get there? I just started listing anything I could think of that would make her say, all right, let's take our, at the time, 4-week-old newborn baby across the country to do this. So then we came up with this ridiculous list, and they kept asking me to do it. And I was like, all right, well, will you do all these things? And then they started saying yes. And I was like, oh, fuck. Carly, we're going to have to go to Atlanta.
What did you make?
Real money.
Can I guess?
Yeah. But more. So I was like, should we do this? And then I kept saying, she was like, fine. So we go. And everybody stayed with me. I added to my contract, I want my own writers. I want my own producer. I want my own, whatever.
Sounds like a dream.
Right.
Dream, yeah.
Well, and again, they were in a position. I don't know what they were going to do if I didn't do this. I was not first. Let's be clear. They had gone through people that had gone away, and they were in a situation where like,
interesting.
And then they were like, hey, we got him on the hook. He might actually agree to do this. And then they had gone too far down the road. I rented a mansion, the most obnoxious thing I could find. But I rented this mansion mainly because it had a crazy driveway, and the pool had a big, huge slide. I'm like, oh, my son's going to love this slide. Meanwhile, it's one of those slides before insurance companies got a hold of people, and like, you can't have a slide like this because everyone got hurt that went down it.
Yeah.
Like my cousin by marriage, she broke her thumb on the slide. It was bad. The pool, the guy, when we rent this place, he goes, people usually just rent this place for like a wedding, not to actually stay in the house. Right. We're staying here for a month. He's like, well, the pool, it's either the pool or the hot tub. We can only heat one temperature. And I'm like, well, we want 100 degrees for the hot tub. He goes, okay, well, that means everything's going to be 100 degrees. So this massive lagoon-style pool with huge waterfalls, we had it 100 degrees.
It's like a hot spring.
It was, but like algae was growing in it because it's not a good temperature to keep. This is just our house. This is the nonsense that's going on. Meanwhile, I've got a baby. So every night, you know, we're shooting. They make you shoot these stupid shows in the middle of the night.
I was there, I know.
Right. But I'm having to go back to this other mansion 30 minutes away.
God forbid.
Right? To stay up with a 4-week-old.
Yeah.
Like it was just a nuts. And everyone was going crazy. Here's how they sold me on the show. We're not making fun of people that are doing the show. And I was like, good. I don't want to do that show. Yeah. I want to have fun. I want it to be lighthearted. I want it to be silly. But we're mocking the whole genre of living together and competitions. And I was like, okay, that's what they sold me on.
Yeah.
And then